Yo, check it. This that southern shopping screw vibes. DC to H-Town, we got the wave. 2DopeMarks live.
With the 2DopeMarks, bringing the heat every night. Shopping screw flow, putting Raspman in the spotlight. From DC to Houston, we ride or die tight. Two voices, one passion. Keep the...
I love the theme so damn much. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't help it. It does what it does every time. Welcome everyone and all to the 2DopeMarks Arena, your home for Go Girl Wrestling. This is time for a brand new episode of 2DopeMarks. And God, we thank you because the longest, most annoying, most ridiculous road to WrestleMania is finally goddamn over. We're finally here at the show of shows. It is Saturday. It is Sunday. Apologies to the quote unquote Saturday niggas, as Cameron told Jey Uso. Apologies to folks who couldn't necessarily give promos and crowds, but they're giving complete fire for Instagram and YouTube and shit and Twitter. Apologies to us because my God, this was a long friggin' journey. I'm Brando, that is D, and we said we had special guests, and sure enough, we brought our sister on 30-minute time limit, Meet the Mage, to join us because hey, somebody besides us going to have to make sense of some of this shit. Not gonna friggin' hold you. Not gonna hold you. Follow us on everything at 2DopeMarks, 2DopeMarks.com. Get the merch. Do we know what? I'm gonna pivot right quick fast because before we even get into Mania, let's get into the shenanigans that we caught up on Sunday because we launched we had a little private watch party. You know what I'm saying? Family came through. We watched AEW Dynasty together. It was full of jokes. We were definitely going to be running that back.
Yes,
absolutely. For AEW pay-per-views.
Any pay-per-view, that was a blast.
That'll work.
If you just so happened to stay awake for the entirety of an AEW pay-per-view, you earn my respect.
I made it. But I closed that Discord no suit. As that thing said 1, 2, 3. Bye. Shit.
I couldn't do it. I was sitting there struggling.
But we made it through. We made it through. Goddamn. So Dynasty happened. Mm-hmm. It was a show. Mm-hmm. If you are Canadian, you did not have fun that night whatsoever.
Ooh, all your favorites, all your heroes got their ass whooped.
Yeah. British Columbia did not do well for its Canadian sons. It was not the bald man beat Jericho.
That's the only thing I was okay with.
Yeah. Edge and Christian lost to FTR, which I don't know what they're building towards if you're going to make them lose like that. And then who's the other Canadian prominent? Oh, Kenneth Omega.
Reggie Omega
in a 38-minute match, lost to MJF. So again, AEW pay-per-views for me, and I'm pretty sure for the panel that we have tonight, it's beautiful gowns. It is beautiful gowns. It is occasionally you see some things. I already know how Meek feels about Tekla versus Jamie Hayter. My bad. Our fault. Kyle O'Reilly, as Megs correctly points out, Kyle O'Reilly was the only one who had her down for the Canucks because
he better have.
Yeah. Because he came back.
Milk carton. He had better held something damn down.
Mm-hmm.
Although
he's holding down
the fucking Iron Man in the match.
Yeah. So
the one kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, so we have all right. So real quick, we have new champs. There are new AEW Trio champs. Again, we literally just crowned new Trio champs Saturday.
27 hours.
Now it's a conglomerate with Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy. We have a new AEW TNT champion in Kevin Knight, which we here for it. We here for it. And you know, I give the pay-per-view a solid B plus. There was some shit I liked. There was some shit I was like, I can go without. Gabe Kidd getting hurt pretty much just showed me that the War Dogs just they got bad luck. They got bad juju. I don't know how, but this got bad juju.
Pound puppies.
Pound puppies is crazy.
You let the pound puppies off the leash too early. They was peeing on shit, and then what happened? You get hurt. Improperly trained. Put the puppy back in the kennel. They need to go back to obedience school for a little bit. Then they can come back and get their time.
Fair all the way around. And then we go into Wednesday.
They haven't graduated. Yes, Wednesday. Yesterday.
In which they paid off a 5-year running joke because Darby Allin said he was going to beat MJF with a headlock takedown, and sure goddamn.
And he did. Sure did.
He
Listen to me. You went to pee, you missed it.
I went to sleep.
Because it was over. I looked away. I answered the phone call. I came back. I said, now I know you motherfucking lying. What just happened?
Yep. Darby Allin has climbed Everest and has climbed the mountain of AEW to become the new AEW World Champion.
It was bound to happen.
Yes, while it was bound to happen, and congratulations to him, I am more excited for the fact that 11 people was like, I'm going after that belt. This is before Darby even won it. So now you're like, who is going to challenge for what? If you're AEW and you wanted to get a big ass pop, quote unquote, during Mania week, congratulations, you achieved it because it wasn't that MJF lost, right? Because again, we've seen MJF have these epic matches with Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, and then on occasion he'll get rolled up. You know what I'm saying? Putting a backwood against Brody. And then, as we saw, with 4 coffin drops and a headlight takeoff from Darby.
I'm sorry, you're not coffin dropping my ass 6 times. No, not going to happen. I'm not doing that. Sorry. I don't care how much money you pay me. I'm not doing it.
It's very, very hilarious, all things considered. Not even gonna hold you. It's hilarious that's how it happens. Not a massive, epic. It's not like, oh, the pay-per-view was on Sunday. You got to wrestle again 24 hours later and do some shit. Nah, it was literally, you know what? I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna get reminded that you got to defend this belt tonight because we said you're gonna defend this belt tonight. And it's like, nah, let's actually do it for the main event. And then you do it for the main event, and hey, Darby Allin's world champ. Sure, Jan. Sure.
Did you say sure, Jan?
I did. I said sure, Jan.
A whole Brady Bunch reference in this show?
You're damn right. You're damn right. A whole Brady Bunch reference in 2026. Because that's how I feel.
Okay.
It's just full on like, okay, cool, great moment. It is more like I've seen a lot of people compare it to Mick Foley winning the WWE title for the first time. Over The Rock. And I'm like, nah, this ain't that. This ain't that. Especially the way he won it. This ain't that. This ain't that. So I said plenty. How do y'all feel?
It was inevitable. At some point, you gave MJF the belt. You gave Hangman the belt. At some point, Jungle Boy gonna have to have the belt too. They're gonna do the 4 pillars. It's whatever. I don't care. long as they put on quality matches, I'm cool with that.
True. I mean, that's what we know is going to happen. We're now getting to a point where like every pillar of that company has at least held the title once, except Jungle Boy, who is the AEW National Champion now. We have a very strong contingent of people who want to face that for that title. Tommaso Ciampa, Kevin Knight said he's intrigued by it. I'm pretty sure half of whoever is claiming the Don Callis family, etc., want a shot at it. And personally, somehow, somewhere, I feel like it's gonna eventually. We all know where this leads. This all leads to Will Ospreay winning that belt in London at All In, right? You just gotta figure out a way to get there to make it make sense.
You didn't even talk about the most important moment that happened at Dynasty, where we're setting up Takeshita and Okada, and I'm here for that and that only. Plain and simple.
Look, by the way, shout out to Bandito on that 21 plex. He hit that guy.
Yo,
Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal because
y'all already know my campaign. I've been saying
yeah.
Look, Bandito's that guy.
Look, get Bandito on regular AEW television, or get Athena on regular AEW television. Please do. Period. Get your grapplers on your big shows. Hey, thank you, Camille, for not embarrassing yourself as Willow. Appreciate you, kinfolk. Because you come out from nowhere for a whole year, out on the shelf for a whole year, and you go film American Gladiators, and now you get a shot at the champ. For who?
Yeah.
For what?
She's an American Gladiator, I guess. I don't know.
Justice for Willow. I'm sick of this shit. That strong face bitch gonna come back talking about the beat.
Strong face bitch is crazy.
Go to hell. Go to hell, girl. Ain't nobody goddamn interested in that shit. Go back on the milk carton if you want to. But who about that?
Is she gonna wear her American Gladiator to get to the ring?
She was in red, white, and blue on Wednesday or yesterday. She was giving very America.
This again, I'm just at the point where I'm like, get me to Tekla versus Mercedes at Double or Nothing.
You're not gonna get that. You're getting Tekla and Alex Windsor.
Yep. Look at his face. Look at his face.
For the belt that Tekla can't win because she got fired from New Japan.
Well, she said she didn't get. Well, last night I didn't get fired.
Well, I did get fired.
Well, I did get fired.
She absolutely got fired. She was now.
Well, since you got me waiting about that, and I gotta wait some more for Mercedes to actually get her things.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Y'all already know how I feel, so I'll just
give the CEO her thing. She's achieved the mission of elevating a lot of women's wrestling when she was being the belt collector. It's now time to give her things for her. And speaking of things being given, it is time to look at the shows. Look at WrestleMania because look, we got 13 matches between these 2 days. WWE promo has been in full-blown overdrive. From Trick Williams being on the pivot, Roman Reigns talking watches with some random dude I ain't never seen before in my life. CM Punk and AJ Lee doing Go Talk for Complex.
CM Punk all the smoke.
You know what I'm saying? Jade being on Joe Budden podcast earlier this month. Rhea Ripley doing sneaker shopping with Complex, to Jey Uso having arguably my favorite promo of all of this and letting himself get annoyed and interrogated by Cameron, who went full 06 annoying Cameron.
Hey, yo, he yoked the shit out of Cameron.
He
He yoked the shit out of his ass.
Hey,
he little nigga that man.
Hey, Cam was cooking, and then afterwards, Cam was like, he was asking Mace, "Where was you at?" He's like, "I grabbed him." Like, "No, you didn't, Mace. No, you didn't, Bethel. You didn't grab him." Oh my god! But yes, that is what happens when TKO and ESPN are all in on this, because this is the first one. This is if you're gonna do it for the first time, it's gotta be something big, gotta be something crazy.
Yeah.
Typically, I would have invited our brothers of Black Wrestling on so we can have a whole Mania trivia game in WCW/NWO Revenge mode for what happened in Survivor Series, but we're gonna not talk about that no more.
You still holding on.
I don't like losing trivia. History shit, I don't like losing. I don't like losing. Meek,
I have my reservations on that.
I know. Meek, even though for your main thing, which is the 30-minute time limit podcast, you and Lucia, how happy are you that we are not going to have to talk about this shit after Sunday?
On a scale of 1 to 10, about a 32.
Hey, yo.
Only because, honestly, like, there's really not anything that I'm looking forward to. There are people that I'm looking forward to seeing, but as far as these 2 days of matches, if I'm talking about, like, honestly, like, rivalries that I give a shit about, that I have been invested in, the only one I really give a damn about is going to be on ESPN Live TV.
Yep.
That's Sunday. So let's get into the card. Let's get into the card. We've already gone through what our favorite builds were, what our worst builds were. I did have a question for the both of you.
Yes.
Considering what we got, what is one match you would have added to the Mania card and one match you would have taken off?
Oh, I already know what match I would add. I'm adding Io and Asuka. And I'm taking off Logan Paul, the Usos, I Show Speed, and all of that.
I'm trying to think. I think I would have done Io. Same thing. I don't care if I Show Speed. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why do you put Jay Uso, well, the Usos, LA Knight, in a match where it has nothing to do with them whatsoever? I would have rather them insert themselves in the Roman and Punk saga or trilogy or whatever the fuck it is at this point. I can care less about it. And I better not see fat ass Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll, I want to see the little Debbie snap. That's it.
So here's the thing. If I were to rank all the celebrities involved in WrestleMania, I Show Speed is number one.
He'll never surpass Bad Bunny for me.
No, I'm not saying in terms. I'm saying in terms of this year's Mania. I'm not talking about in general.
Well, yeah.
Because again, nobody's topping Benito.
It's the vision of it all that I have a problem with. It's not speed. I don't. You would need to pay me to give a shit about Logan Paul and Austin Theory at any iteration of their careers. Like, I don't ever have to see them wrestle again, and I'm okay. Not that they're bad wrestlers. It's just like watching paint dry. They're like Drew McIntyre to me. They're cool, but like I don't need them. Not when we got the Profits. Not when we got other tag teams that can do the same thing.
If I could have got my wish though, I would have got Jade and Bianca.
We know. I'm in agreement about Io and Asuka. just to pay off the year-long Cardi Saint of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have definitely, ironically enough, I would have taken off AJ Lee and Becky Lynch.
The only reason why I wouldn't bother that match is the nostalgia of it for women. We already have it on this card because they got the Bella Twins, and that's not anyway.
They would not be on the card at all for me.
No, the Kabuki Warriors could have been there, but they're breaking up, so it is what it is.
Thank you.
But for AJ Lee's return to mean something, she would have to have a Mania match.
Yeah. It makes the most sense.
Do I love it? Hell no. Y'all know I can't stand no damn Becky Lynch. But for the girls and the days and the gays that are Diva era stands that love this here, live fantasy girl, get it.
I feel like whatever nostalgia the women can get in totality, get it. Do what you got to do. Like, because we get the Stone Cold, as men, we get the Stone Colds, we get the Rocks, we get the yellow and red dude. Like, we get that all the time, but we don't get the women don't get their nostalgia. So yeah, I'm here for it. And plus, let's be real. The only reason I'm telling you, I'm watching for one reason. That match for one reason only. My girl Last Legend got a Mania match. That's how I feel about it.
That's why I didn't touch the tag match, because again, Last Legend getting a Mania match is Chef's kiss. That is just proof that hey, all of Sean's kids that got called up are in Mania this year,
as they should be.
Absolutely.
All right. So with that being said, I'm not even gonna worry about Raw because it wasn't the greatest go home Raw ever. The only two things out of it that I really
watched it or not. I watched it.
What Raw? I expected it to be what it was.
I don't think I remember anything significant from it. Like I was there.
Only thing I can remember, like for the most part, that I really, really paid attention to was Oba's promo.
Great. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oba's promo was fantastic.
Oba was talking his shit, absolutely. Paul Heyman was yapping. Oba was talking his talk for sure. I remember that.
But for him to keep you can tell like he been working on that shit, because for him and Paul Heyman to go back and forth, I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited on that man now.
But you're right, B. I'm really trying to think like what stood out from that show other than Oba's promo, and I will say Asuka calling Kairi Sane like a dog pissed me off.
It was supposed to.
Girl, I love you, Asuka. I love you for real. But you got to remember who them Kabuki Warriors are, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Kairi decided to turn on your old ass because we love you, Asuka, but you're damn near 50. If she decides to beat your ass, and ain't nothing you can do about it, especially if she go back to, Joshi wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So calm down, girl. Pipe down.
So, all right. Let's get this card because better shoot. All right. Saturday night, which is much to Pat McAfee's chagrin, is the night that feels a little rickety in some spots. It starts off rickety, then gets a little fire.
I kind of feel like the last Manias, the Saturday night was probably was fire. I thought it was, a lot of people predicted it was underwhelming, but the last Saturday night was kind of fire.
Mania 39 Saturday night was absolute flames.
40 was too.
We were there. We were there for 40. Yeah, 41 was. You saw. Yeah, we were at the
41
bar.
was there too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So again, it started off a little. I said it started off wobbly at first, and it's gonna escalate. It's gonna get up there. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, the two healthy members of the Vision that are clear for this card, and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight.
Sister, I'm gonna let you take this one first.
I'm making a prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And give it to the newborn daddy and Jada.
The newborn daddy and that baby uncle.
The newborn daddy, the baby uncle / Jada man, and the beef jerky man. Give it to them.
The beef jerky man is crazy.
Is he not Mr. Stuck into a Slim Jim? Or am I?
Yeah, he Macho Man Jr. Macho Man Jr. There you go.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
And that's only because I don't think that boy and Austin Theory are going to keep it together long enough for them to work well enough with Speed for it not to work.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
I would say I say the same thing. I just don't see the Usos losing that match. I don't.
Especially how they've been getting their ass beat recently. They need to win some.
And Austin Theory is literally gonna take that pin.
I don't see why Speed can't eat him.
I mean, I feel you, but I just got a feeling that the lesser of the three evils.
It's gonna break down like this. Speed's gonna do something uber athletic because he is arguably the most.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most unassumingly athletic celebrity I've seen in a good minute. Like this dude playing flag football, keeping up with NFL players. If the NFL player is going to have speed, but yeah, still keeping up with him. He gonna do something special. I expect Austin Theory to take the pin, and I expect the Usos and LA Knights, to walk out with the W. Cool. But now let's start getting into the.
But we got to remember, Speed is cursed by Danhausen, which is why I said he may take.
That's how he's in his match in the first place.
That's fair.
So he may take the pin because he is cursed. So.
I ain't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Danhausen has been cooking, short.
In the first place, he got cursed.
No, aim that shit that way. I'm doing that shit to me. I got nothing but blessings. We're not doing that here.
Speaking of Danhausen, I think they're gonna have Danhausen announce the attendance. And I hope they do it with full blown like streamers and get this nigga like a little baby blimp.
Well, he took a picture outside of the Goodyear blimp today.
He did. Yeah, he did.
So something is going to happen. He's going to get his blimp from his list of demand houses. So how it's going to show up, I'm not sure, but the blimp is in play.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Now, let us get to the hands and feet portion of this card.
Okay.
The on-site portion, if you will. Shout to Burrito Bowls, by the way. Not gonna hold you. Shout out to Burrito Bowls.
Hey, yo, please don't say that shit while that girl eating, man.
It's a poke bowl.
Oh, my bad, poke bowls.
She ain't had no lunch.
I went to sleep.
This is fair. Okay. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match, which means Fatu back in Vegas, he might go get what was the set Suge Knight claimed while he was out there? Get all the Pyrus.
Oh, he was
the pull up.
You gotta calm down.
Yeah, please.
I gotta calm down.
Please.
Calm down.
Please.
It's unsanctioned. You know, he might go get some he might get the Booyah Tribe. You know what I'm saying?
He might.
Anyway.
I think he's gonna do something fucking crazy as hell in that match. So I'm gonna go with the Yada that mean boy.
I got Drew losing.
Yeah, you going with the Yada that mean?
Mm-hmm. Again, we called him the Yada that mean heavyweight champion.
Yeah. I swear to God, if WWE come up with that title, I promise you, I know they watch it. I know they watch it.
Well, may we continue? I mean, again, as much as I love the hands, these two just fighting. It's gonna be look. They are going to, by all means, beat each other up all over Allegiant Stadium. They might actually like Tom Brady.
Look at it like this. What's the last big matches that Jordan had been either unsanctioned, no holds barred, extreme rules, still Hell in a Cell, all those type of things.
Cage match.
Yeah. All those things. So I would not be surprised if Drew wins, but I got Jacob winning.
True. I just look at how let's go back to last year's WrestleMania when it was Drew versus Damian Priest, right? Mm-hmm. And I look at the trajectory of both of those men after that match, right? Drew languished a bit, trying to figure it out. Then start this year, he ends up winning the WWE title, right? Mm-hmm. Damian Priest won the feud, ironically enough, in a cage match, Saturday Night's main event. And then they have nothing for him. So it's like, you know what? Let's tag you with R-Truth. And now, Damian Priest.
Are they even on a card?
No.
Damn, Gina.
No.
Disgusting work.
Absolutely disgusting work. Just saying, just look at the parallels and look at one person went one way, other person went the other way. Just saying. The other half of Hands and Feet, which again, if you ever told me that Janai Kai and Mike Speedball Bailey were a tag team, that is officially they goddamn tag name is Hands and Feet. Mm-hmm. We got Stephanie Vacquier and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Title. And of these 4 title matches, I think it's been the best built one because initially it was, them talking shit about each other. And it grew into all that we fighting every time we see each other.
Hey, sis. Your face tells no lies. Let's talk about it. No pun intended. Let's talk about it.
No Trick Williams. Let's talk about it.
It's really not shit to talk about. Y'all done gave this girl Liv Morgan is the only person that I know that has made their theme song effectively worse from Def Rebel. First of all, let's start there.
Yes.
The way that you gave us a new bottom line for hell, thank you. But
we talking about the music video too.
I can't watch it.
That shit looked like if Britney Spears did a video right after she shaved her head. Oh. It was giving manic Britney Spears choreography, is what it was giving. Very, I want to be Christina Aguilera during the Dirty Era tease. Very much. Y'all done did all of this. Just give her the fucking title and leave us alone. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see Liv as champion again, but they're gonna give her the championship again. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what you're building all of this for. Stephanie Vacquier ain't got no damn new theme song and music video where she's slinging her head from side to side because that's the only 5, 6, 7, 8 that she can give.
5, 6, 7. Did she do spirit fingers?
May as well, because it wasn't with body rolls and extensions flying. Don't get me wrong, love Gianna Daddio, love her as a person. This Liv Morgan shit, I'm over it. They're gonna give her the title, give it to her, and let her go away. Whatever.
Not let her go away.
Stephanie does not deserve to lose this title. I do not feel like Stephanie deserves that. She's had a wonderful run, and I feel like she should maintain her title. They're not doing all of this to have Liv lose.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't think so at all. Right? They've been beating the shit out of each other though.
Oh, and Stephanie been talking her shit in Spanish. If you've been reading them subtitles.
Yeah.
When Stephanie told that girl that she got daddy issues and that's why she's fucking with the lesser of the Mysterio men.
Look, I don't speak in Spanish, but I hear it in Spanish.
I said, my God, today, Stephanie.
What makes it 10 times funnier is that lives in a stable with 2 fluent Spanish speakers who can tell her exactly what she is. So,
she done talked about you and your mama. She talked about you real bad, girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when Liv dropped that puta like in that mantra, I was like, oh, okay. You know basic Spanish.
It was so colonized, girl. Just
so
stick
bad.
Stick with the English.
She learned
girl.
that from the Steph McMahon school of Taco Bell commercials.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Again.
So whatever, girl. Whatever.
They're gonna give you a good match. It's gonna be some heat. And I personally think that
Yo.
Stephanie Becker is gonna retain. I don't care that Liv Morgan got a music video. I don't care she got a whole
she's not
paper magazine.
No way in hell she's winning that match.
I'm gonna tell you this. We ain't getting Stephanie Becker retaining and Oba Femi winning. We only go
we're not.
And we may not get both. So if I gotta put my hope in one or the other, it's going to Oba.
You really think Stephanie Becker is really retaining that title?
Absolutely not. I don't think so.
You?
I would love to think that because she should. She should, right?
Yeah. I mean,
we are.
Yeah, it's the question. All right, so here my thing is, and I'm swinging back to logic. I'm swinging back to you've been watching this shit.
Okay.
And logic dictates that Stephanie Becker has already cleaned out the entire division. The moment she got that belt after she beat Io Sky last year at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Bro, she smoked them motherfuckers like a pack of fools.
And the other thing is, who's gonna be next? They can't bring nobody else good enough for her.
No.
Io can run again. The Bird Lady can wrestle, but don't nobody want to see that because she's boring. So who's she got? What will be her next defense? What'll be her next feud?
I think it might be time to go call some folks up from NXT.
But
who?
But it ain't nobody in NXT that can stand with Stephanie. That's why they took her from there.
Yes.
It ain't.
I don't think it's a matter of standing with Steph.
Anybody that's ready right now, I will say that.
There's one person on the roster that can go with Stephanie, but I don't think she's ready from a promo situation. Julia is the only other person that can do it.
Julia got to stay from being injured.
That too, but that's the only one.
Thankfully, she's done 100 days as U.S. champ uninterrupted, and that I'm happy about. I don't know, man. Like, again, logic dictates that there's no way that Stephanie Becker is walking out with that title.
That's my little sister. Yeah. He just got home from work.
What up, sis?
So
we having cameos. I love it. It's a family.
I love it.
Had little vocals.
No.
None. Nah, you ain't even gonna give me that.
She.
I had that one in the chamber, waiting to use it.
All right, that's cool. I mean, look, I completely get it. Let us. You got your shit off. Now let's move on. We're going back. They're going back to back in terms of women's title matches. The women's Intercontinental title match, which is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, which goes for Becky
Belair.
Oh my God. We briefly touched on this earlier. Somebody sneezed.
Hi, best friend.
She walked through earlier.
Yeah, I know. She said, "Hey, D." She said, "Hey." I guess I it's not that I care either way how this match goes. Like, just give us something, right? And if AJ wins, cool. If Becky wins, cool. I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent. Meek's already said AJ. She wants AJ Lee because she can't stand Becky Belair whatsoever.
I mean, because honestly, it's not a winning situation either way to me. Because AJ's part-time. Mm-hmm. And if Becky has it, it goes back to being, we know what it's like when it's on her. She's held it. We know what titles are like when it's on her. She's feuded with everybody on that roster. We don't give a shit. We don't want to see none of them matches. I'm telling you, I don't want to see her and nobody on that roster wrestle. Because we've seen it. Not unless they finna do her and Oscar. Run that.
Mm.
Give me that. Mm-hmm. But it's no clear direction for either winner. So it just really doesn't matter to me. I just don't care.
Becky Belair.
All right. You know what I just realized? Like, we're literally in a whole run of women's title matches.
Mm-hmm. And they're all today, ironically. We didn't split them out.
Yeah.
We put them all on Saturday.
Yeah, the women's tag title match. Nia Jackson, Last Legend, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Bayley actually getting her Mania spot this year versus the Bella Twins. I don't care. Let Lash and Nia walk out the way they walked in as champs.
I would love to say that, but they're doing this to put them on Clone 1 and Clone 2, as Danhausen calls them.
Yeah.
Because I would give you the retain if Clone 2's ankle wasn't rehabbed. Because if it wasn't, they were going to put the Kabuki Warriors in that spot, which would have meant perfect, let them retain, the Bellas can win it at SummerSlam or whatever. The whole purpose of this is to put them titles on them fucking girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
They may not keep them long. They may drop them at Backlash or whatever, but the whole purpose is for them to have one more title run in the 2020s, which we didn't need. So I honestly feel like they're gonna put them, and even with Charlotte in this match, whose WrestleMania record is immaculate, they're putting them titles on them fucking clones.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I don't care.
All right. Fine. All right.
It's not what we want. We want Lash to retain.
Mm-hmm. I also realize that, like, I wear how I want things to go. I wear it all on my face. And the moment y'all said the bells, whatever.
You know, I do too. So
I know, sis. I know. What is probably gonna be the match of the night, and they outlined this shit very perfectly on Raw this past Monday night. So kudos to them for that. Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Toughest call for me.
So we know the elephant in the room pretty much is they're waiting for Seth and Braun, right? But Gunther losing also does nothing for his build-up. Like, that man is literally lost the last two Manias. So I'm gonna go with Gunther.
He has lost the last two Manias, but it has not mattered. And I'll tell you why. All of our favorites got retired by this nigga. So it ain't mattered that he's lost at the Manias because it has not tarnished his image. I think Seth has to win this one because of that backstage promo with Gunther and Paul, where Gunther told him, "You owe me way more than a thank you." If Gunther wins this match, then they are going to do Brock's retirement match against Gunther, and Gunther is going to win and retire Brock. Because what other favor could he be asking for from Paul Heyman? So I feel like Seth, you just gonna have to pull this one out, my nigga. Like you gonna have to figure that out.
Absolutely. Again, the match gonna slap. I think Seth's gonna pull this out because it's gonna send Gunther in a little bit of madness, and eventually it's gonna lead to him versus Brock and Mini.
That's gonna be my match of the night. That's gonna be graps.
Yeah, real graps. And Seth say his showed about 90%. Fine, cool. You already made up a paper mache anyway, my brother. After all the years in wrestling, it's cool. I'm glad you're still with us in the game.
I mean, Cody's went off the boat, and he gave us a fire match with Seth, so Seth can do it.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to that man. Chest looking like a whole smoked ass brisket.
I'm talking about it was purple.
Hey yo,
whole brisket. All right, now time for the main event of the night. It is for the undisputed WWE Championship, the most prestigious prize in the game. We have Jelly Roll versus Pat McAfee. That ain't it. Are we sure that's not the?
Don't play with me.
Are we sure that's not the match? Are we sure? Anyway.
No, I'm not doing that with you.
Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Again, we said it last week when we were trying to break this down. Cody Rhodes, for 3 Manias in a row now, has had his shit interfered with. And when it worked one year, it ain't worked last year. And if a shit show ain't working this year, it definitely worked. It worked in Philly. You injecting a rocket and all that. It worked. But then
it kind of worked in LA too, though.
Well, no, because LA was real straightforward and simple. It was just him versus Roman.
That's true.
And then, The Rock, and then you had what felt like the season finale. I mean, the series finale of wrestling to close out that Bloodline Rules match. And then last year was the Travis Scott of it all, and now you got Pat McAfee. Real quick, because we got to get to night 2, and we don't want Meek here forever, because, again, our lovely sister has things to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, okay.
I have nowhere else to be.
Well, as you have nowhere else to be, I'd rather we be discussing this match with all the built-in storyline, the 20 years of history between these two people. The fact that Randy Orton told him that, look, dog, I want that belt. And if I got to be a killer to get that belt, then so goddamn be it. They could have left it at that. But instead, we got a reformed GD who turned his life to Christ after hanging with 3-6 Mafia and Lil White. And we got a former NFL punter turned podcast host turned ESPN asset turned his agent is on the board at TKO as quote unquote side characters. So you know what? As convoluted as this shit is, Randy Orton's walking out of Vegas with that 15 title.
I want that. I'm cool with it.
I'm keeping it real simple like that.
Yeah. I don't need. I'm sick of Cody. Go sell some vodka. Go dye your hair black. Like I don't give a shit about anything he's doing right now.
Go promote Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I really think it's unfortunate because this run has proved that they don't trust Cody to be the guy. And
they invested that much and too much into him, thinking he's gonna be a superhero.
But like he said, you won't give me the ball and let me run with it. You strap me down at every turn. You don't do that to CM Punk. You don't do that to Roman Reigns. You damn sure don't do that to Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that is holding your most prestigious belt, right, has all types of red tape. So if you don't trust him, take it off him. Period. Honestly, I don't have to have Randy as champion. I don't have to have Cody as champion. I don't care either way for this match, because if Cody retains, there's no clear path.
Not at all.
Except Jonathan, Jacob, the other Fatu, want to spin the block and come get Cody. But we're not ready for that, if we're being honest. So, and then Randy, okay, he's 15, then what?
At this point, because he's 15 and he's in the latter part of his career, I think that it's something that he can put on his shelf. Like it's an achievement, because it ain't too many people that have 15. And like, I don't know what I'm not gonna do the research just right now, but we know Ric Flair had 16. We know that John Cena is 17. But are there any 15s at this point? Is there any the gap? What? Randy was 14. I think Edge was 12. I think Triple H is 12. Like,
yeah, Triple H is 14.
14. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's a thing specifically where like it's an achievement. Like he's pretty much number 3 on the list.
And achievement is fine, but SummerSlam is coming. Your next big 4 is coming. You gotta have a clear direction, because there is no downtime after Mania. You gotta know where you're going. So what's it gonna be? He can't feud Pat McAfee.
So if you do 15 for Randy, no telling who gonna go to SmackDown or Raw. You can bring at some point, if you're gonna have Roman win, you can bring Punk to SmackDown, or you can bring him to Raw. I'm just saying, like it's a little more leeway to deal with it, because he can lose that title before anybody else. A lot of people don't realize when Ric Flair won all 16 titles, he lost that bitch 16 times too.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena won that bitch 17 times, and he lost that bitch 17 times too. So,
yeah.
Needless to say, like, I think Randy is the easiest one to be 15, and I'm okay with that. And because Randy probably got maybe two more years.
But max. Let's address the rumor, because the rumor is that Randy has also reported a credible injury today.
Yeah. Yes.
Remaining.
Yeah. I did see that. I don't know what I don't know if that's smoke.
That's what the rumor mill is saying.
I was gonna say Randy gonna win it. I hope he wins it, but I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing people with fake ass Cody jackets and going whoa and all that other dumb shit. I'm over it.
That ain't nothing to stop as long as he in the company.
You still traumatized from 40 and 39. I understand.
Yeah, the non-showers, the non-deodorant, the all-naturals was in that bitch fucking putting on their new Cody jackets and the Cody starter jackets and pretty much just like funking that shit up. Now I'm good. I'm glad. I'm so glad the stadium, the WrestleMania was outside, because if that shit was inside, we would have smelled everything.
Wild.
All right. Well, now let's get to night 2. Starting with the match all 3 people on this pod today are excited for and cautious about at the same goddamn time. That is Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar on linear ESPN television to kick off WrestleMania Sunday. I have held my thoughts on this for the entirety of this build because there is reality and then there is 30 plus years of watching pro wrestling.
With this company specifically.
Yep.
With that company specific and the tendencies they have. Mm-hmm. So let's run this down right quick fast. Oba Femi punked Brock Lesnar, answered his Mania challenge. Oba Femi punked Brock Lesnar again. Oba Femi, he was far more formidable and far more dominant in pull-apart brawl, and he went one-on-one with Paul Heyman in a promo battle, and he did not flinch one goddamn bit.
At all.
All of that tells me in my I've watched WWE too goddamn long brain to say Oba's losing on Sunday. But buddy, oh buddy, you give Black America what they want, and you get him beating Brock Lesnar on Sunday. Be bold with it. Fuck it. Have him challenge Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title the next night on Raw and take that bitch from him too. Put the rocket on that motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. If you gonna do the shit, do the shit. Because baby, you tell me Oba Femi gonna, and mind you, this ain't gonna be no long match. This ain't gonna be no catch can classic. This is not gonna be what Jim Ross would call Flair versus Steamboat at Chi-Town Heat in 89 and Chi-Town Rumble in 89. This is not.
Brock only got about 7 good minutes in him before he's gassed.
That's why that bitch first.
Exactly.
I was going to say before he's gassed because he can't. Look, all right. I'm going to say this, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Brock Lesnar doing all this for Oba Femi is also a sign he just want to get back to doing what he enjoyed doing, being on the farm.
Yeah.
Root for his daughter.
Yeah, root for his daughter. Yeah.
Ducking and dodging requests to send freaky texts to that lady.
He ain't ducking and dodging too damn hard. Sorry.
That's all I want to do. Like we getting 3 more Brock Lesnar matches before this is a wrap, and one of them is putting over Oba Femi is the next big thing. So I'm gonna say it. Look, logic be damned. Wrestling logic be damned. Oba Femi's beating Brock Lesnar on Sunday.
Absolutely.
For the niggas, it's gotta happen. That's all I got. It's gotta happen. He has to redeem all 8 of it has it been of our black men that have been fed.
Yeah.
That man.
Rock.
Kofi. I need you.
Bobby. Biggie.
I need you to take the heart-shaped herb and get your Black Panther herb.
Wakanda forever.
I need the power of the ancestors. Go to the ancestral plane and harness the power and beat this man ass. Okay? That's what I need you to do for us.
In the words of the great philosopher LaMelo Ball, beat that nigga ass.
Beat that nigga. Okay.
God, why did that go through my head? Listen to LaMelo to death what he did the other day. Yo, beat that nigga ass. Favorite class of the Ball family on Raw. Next up in the flippy, we gonna do something big on ESPN. It is a 6-way ladder match for the Intercontinental title featuring Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, aka MODOK, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. You asked me why is Rusev in this match? Because he is going to be a base for these people to flip off of.
Yeah. Yep.
The same way Claudio Castagnoli last night was a base for Kevin Knight. Now, who do I think is going to win this? I think Penta is going to retain, but as Meek said when it came to Oba, do it for the strictly for my ends, like Tupac said.
Yeah.
I think Javon Evans got this match. I think you do.
I have two things. On the Rusev thing, I think Rusev would be a perfect first feud for Royce Keys.
Yes.
But as far as who's winning, if Penta does not retain, it's absolutely going on Javon. Ray is here for the pop. He's here for the first hour. Oh my God, it's Rey Mysterio of it all, right? I don't know why the fuck McRoblox head is here. He could have stayed home. But if it is not Penta retaining, because it's not time for Ray Phoenix just yet, I think it's Javon if it's not Penta retaining.
Well, as our fair brother went to go handle some business, we can move on because I think he's going to stick with Javon. We can move on.
Yeah, we know.
Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Title, aka the more toxic online feud. Because I thought it was nasty last year when Bianca was in this spot. It's even nastier now that Jade's in the spot, and I'm like, y'all going to figure this out. But parasocial relationships.
So I'm gonna go back. So going back to what y'all was talking about, yeah, I heard y'all. I want Javon to win, but I think Penta gonna win. I honestly am going to go with Jade. I'm going with Jade. It just makes more sense for whatever's coming afterwards. And plus, not that many title defenses. I mean, Rhea can function without a title.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. And besides, as Jade and Bianca say, you don't even go here on SmackDown. You over on Raw.
Yeah. That's true.
Me?
This is gonna sound wild. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't like how Rhea got here, if I'm going to be honest. I feel like they gave it to her. I feel like they had no direction after Binky got hurt and Naomi got pregnant. I think that they did not know what to do with Jade, which is not a hit on Jade. I think Jade has exposed some things about Rhea during this feud. But I think that just like Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan are company girls, so is Rhea. And I absolutely see them taking this title off of Jade. I could see it being a double back, and she gets it back at SummerSlam if Binky returns for SummerSlam or whatever, and then that being her next feud. Because the only thing is, Jade retains, she's got Meechin and B-Fab. But let's them lose and break up. Jade really does not have many viable challengers over on SmackDown.
Right. I agree with that.
I don't really know. I know Jade gonna look good as fuck. And that's all I need out of this match. Just look good, girl. Just gotta look good. That's it.
Look, Meechin and B-Fab gonna get involved somehow, some way. I appreciate the fact they're the souped up version of the baddies. But
wrestler was Red Velvet and Layla, and both of them were still not wrestling the best, so we wasn't doing very good.
True. I mean, it's a step up, but it's a step.
They was fine. But they didn't have any,
Yeah, we've upgraded in that regard. We've upgraded.
At least Meechin can wrestle. I ain't saying B-Fab can, but at least Meechin can.
Wait. She did hold her own against Charlotte in that match. She did hold her own against Charlotte.
I mean, she was there.
Goddamn. Mm-hmm. Speaking of somebody who should be there in Carmelo Hayes to make this shit a triple threat, but whatever the fuck. Sami Zayn, aka Gingerbread Man, as the diss track that dropped today from Trick Williams, Lil Yachty called him, will be defending against Trick Williams.
Can I
say he had a bet about Sami Zayn being in the main event, challenging for either the world or the WWE title at this Mania? Didn't happen. He's champion, ironically enough. And I don't care what you may feel about Sami Zayn. This feels like it's going to be a very subtle Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin double turn between the two, because Sami Zayn being acting like a dick, and Trick Williams is going to just be too goddamn cool for school. Therefore, the kid from South Carolina going to win his first bit of WWE gold from a main roster standpoint on Sunday, and the entrance is going to be fine.
Yeah. I'm actually okay with Carmelo not being in this match. And I'll tell you why.
I'm with you on that one.
It does not need to be Trick and Melo yet.
Yes. I'm with that.
Stay separate and keep building themselves separately, because there was a two-piece and they don't have to be that now. I'm okay with Carmelo not being in that match right now. But I absolutely agree. I think Trick is winning. Do
you remember when one of the greatest feuds in NXT was Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano? And do you remember how when they at some point got to the main roster, how they may have tried to run it back, but they didn't? It got stale. I kind of feel like I didn't want to see it at all. I'm with you. I'm kind of mad that Carmelo's not in the
Mania picture
and Mania, yeah. But at the same time, like it's like I'm with it, because they don't need to see that yet. And WrestleMania is strictly for the casuals, and they're not gonna know what the greatness comes with that. You know what I mean? So, or let's even go back to Sammy and KO. Let's go back even further. You know, let's just feuds. I'm still, like I said, I'm pissed at, because he had those open challenges with the US title and he's carried it so well and made SmackDown a brand. And we're so used to seeing, like, the past couple of Mania weekends with Stand and Deliver, like Melo's been a part of it.
Yes.
So it kind of pisses me off that he's not, but that entrance, when you hear that dun, 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 hear the trumpets, that dun, 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 and you see him spinning around, and you hear the Allegiant Stadium going to whoop that Trick, that shit gonna be tough. That shit gonna be fire.
I mean, and we have to acknowledge they just dropped an entire interview that Triple H and Shawn Michaels did in regards to Trick Williams. They were sitting in a room talking about Trick's greatness, and you think he not going to win that title on Sunday?
That man said that man Tripp said, I don't even know what Lemon Pepper Steppers are.
But he behind him.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Sean's kids, as we call them. Sean's kids.
Yep.
It's and honestly, it's Trick's time. And I want Lash to retain so that they get their moment of both being champions together, because that is something that they want.
Right.
Yeah.
But as much as I love Lash, it is more important for Trick to win this match than it is for Lash to retain. And I only say that because she's in a tag team with somebody that's divisive. And there is going to be plenty of time for Lash to be a singles champion.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, want her to retain? If we got to pick one out the couple to win, to leave with gold, it's Trickity.
Trickmania.
Well, from Trickmania to the The Irish version of Andrade, because people want to see that man in his tidy whites.
Oh, baby, I have literally said text her if you come out in the chonies.
All right, bro. All right, bro. I'm not doing this with you.
Finn Balor, Dom Mysterio. This
is my hardest match.
I know, because of how hard you ride for Dom. I understand. I do. But brother, the Demon ain't losing this. We ain't seen the Demon in 3 years.
Yeah.
He ain't losing this.
I think he has to win this.
He has to.
Judgment Day is going to die. And again, Dom is cursed by Danhausen.
Yep.
He has not been uncursed yet. And I can't think of no worse curse than having to face Finn's demon at Mania. Live better win, because that's going to be the only solace that boy going to get.
Man, listen.
Because Finn is going to put that man in a fucking blender.
I'm here for it.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm going to be pissed, but...
Well, I'm here for it because Dom needs to be his own thing and Finn needs to be his own thing.
But what the Judgment Day did, it produced what it needed to produce because it boosted certain people.
It did, but it did it at the expense of Finn Balor, and I don't like that. Because Finn was remotely successful. He held tag titles here and there. He was the leader, but he really wasn't. I just feel like,
was that his fault though? Because the other man didn't know what to do with that man.
I mean, I'm not saying, it is what it is. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. And I think Finn has made that sacrifice, just like Damian made that sacrifice, just like Edge made that sacrifice, just like Rhea made that sacrifice. They all took that L when it came to Judgment Day to better everybody else that was in it. It has run its course.
Right. I'm here for that. But I think that's the nature of the business when it comes to stables, and when it comes to stables, like people separating, or let's go with tag teams for the short version of it. The Rockers were fantastic, but once he separated from Arginetti, Shawn Michaels is probably the GOAT. You look at the Shield. Listen. Well, I can't even compare that because all three of them niggas is great. Yeah. That's probably the greatest faction ever. But I mean, I say that to say, when it comes down to that situation with the Judgment Day, like it produced what it needed to produce, but it shouldn't have been off the back of Finn. Or I mean, if you look before that, Finn. Like pretty much got his shit based off the back of Edge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I said it's done what it's need to do.
Yeah.
But Finn Balor is Finn Balor, whether he's with Judgment Day or not. Finn Balor is one of the best wrestlers they have on that roster, hands down. And he's a serial fixer because he's going to do it in a pair of Jordan 1s.
That man's feet gonna be crazy. He gonna have Deion Sanders' feet.
I mean, but I think he has to win so that he can break away from.
Yeah, this. but what does that? I'm hoping, I pray, because we saw what Finn Balor did in NXT and then the main roster, injuries, did whatever, and then they know what to do with him. Like, I'm just praying that if he wins, then I'm hoping that they do something with him, because he's one of the better, he's one of the veterans on the roster at this point.
Perfect.
Well,
I can't.
Is it time? Is it time to get to?
I guess so.
You want the light skin or the dark skin, yo?
CM Punk Roman Reigns, main event, World Heavyweight title. Roman Reigns gave his best promo of this entire joint from the backseat of a rental car on Instagram this morning. It happened. I'm gonna say when they live in front of people outside that first little go around, it's been Punk that's got him. There's animosity there. We know the match is gonna be fired. We said the match is gonna be fired literally the day after the Royal Rumble when Roman won it. And it makes more sense for Roman to win this as opposed to Punk retaining. So I will play a little game here.
Mm-hmm.
If Roman wins, who challenges him for that title?
You got plenty of people. You have let's just go for a roster in entirety. Punk could try to run it back. You could bring Drew back, bring Drew to Raw or wherever he is. You can have you could have one of his cousins challenge him. Like, yeah, it's a whole thing. I think the one thing that what did you say about Randy Orton winning? Like who's going to be a heel for him or somebody to challenge for the title? I feel like the same way with Punk. Roman will be like I think Roman would put a lot of people on the map. You could have Solo. I mean, at some point you could have Jacob. You could have a lot of people with that. If you think of long term, shit, you can go Oba, you can go Trick. I mean, and I know they're on different rosters, but you have so many people that Roman can build a story with. So Roman has to win. You can't do that shit with Punk. I don't want to see Roman and Trick. I'm sorry. I don't want to see Punk and Trick. I don't want to see any of that. That's stupid.
That would also mean Trick Williams going over for SmackDown or Raw.
I'm just saying, like, it's after WrestleMania season, they gravitate. Like, they maneuver. Like,
fair.
Think about that.
Fair. Okay. Me?
I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna depend on whether or not Roman feels like he wants to be back full time or not.
Right.
Because if he's gonna be part time, leave that title where it is. We are coming into the season where some of their biggest pay-per-views are, and you need to be present. That championship is going to have to be defended. I don't care who the fuck challenges for it. If Danhausen challenged for that bitch, you need to be available.
Hey,
So if he's here full time, the people want Roman. It's been a minute. He has not held that belt. It's been a minute.
It's the A belt at that. It's A belt.
It's been a minute. So I think it's tough. But we do know what that reign looks like. But it's going to look different because there's no Wiseman.
But that's a storyline within itself.
It is. It is. But it's going to look different because there's no Paul Heyman.
Yeah. And this is this is basically going to be an unhinged Roman taking what he's learned. And then, you may get his cousin stepping in, and hell, if Roman were having to lose instead of Usos win, maybe Roman gets challenged by Jay because it's like, yo, we've been trying to listen to you do shit, and you ain't even come through and win the thing you're supposed to win. So how am I supposed to have faith in you? Right? And I think also talking about that promo we got today, I think people need to understand, and I know I'm couching a lot of my comments. I'm walking back a few. Roman's character, when it comes to promos like that, in an intimate setting, is probably where you get the best of him.
It's been like that for a while though, because if you look at the first promos, like let's go to the last promo he had with. The first promo he had with John Cena. You could tell that was scripted and he had a writer. Right after COVID and he became the tribal chief, you could tell they let that man off the leash. He said, "The fuck you want to say now?" So Roman gonna do it. It don't matter who he fight against. He could fight. He could fight me. He gonna say, "Yeah, you too light skinned." He gonna talk about my little goatee. He gonna talk about I ain't got no shoulders. Like all this type shit. Like let's be real on it. And I get it. That's him. Hey sis, look at the frozen picture. Don't he look like the Joker?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow. And hell, I think even going back to the pandemic, like when they had Thunderdome, some of Roman's best work was just him and the microphone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Him and the microphone. And you can literally hear him during the matches, basically, give a different level, a different gravity to it. And I think that works for him. Punk, it might be him working with a live crowd. Cool.
Yeah.
And some of them things kind of live on, but like Roman utilizing social, amplifying it that way. I've seen that promo talked about more today, and it'll be talked about more leading up into the match on Sunday than
anything else he's done.
Yeah, anything else he's done outside of that first promo he made his challenge. So I think this is tribal chief territory. If he sticks around, he's gonna have to stick around a little bit because
he got to. They supposed to be in Saudi next year.
Yeah, look, SummerSlam's in Mini.
They said that as far as they're concerned, currently Mania will still be in Saudi next year. That's exactly what TKO said like a day ago.
They don't know that.
Child, when them Saudis have paid that money, we damn near do know that because they gave them a thing.
Yep. So those are our main predictions.
I don't know if I'm gonna be right because hell, we don't know what the hell gonna happen in these next.
Hey, we saw them Dynasty predictions wins.
Hey man,
I don't know why we made Dynasty predictions because that shit was the Thunderdome. I was like, that was crazy.
That's probably the worst one I've ever seen.
Yeah,
nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Everybody was like, huh?
I ain't never fell asleep on an AEW pay-per-view. Never.
It was long though. They drug out some of those matches a little longer than they needed to be.
The crazy part was it was the lesser card.
It was a lesser card, but they gave everybody 15 minutes plus.
Everybody had one longer than 10, like every single match. Now, I know a couple matches that should do, but I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
1,000% a bunch of matches.
So we will be respectful here. So last year we launched the 2DopeMarks Hall of Fame, and it is mainly us honoring Black wrestlers. Our initial inductee was R-Truth. He was the first one in the wing. Ahead of WrestleMania weekend, we are set to announce the second inductee to the 2DopeMarks Hall of Fame, and it's those brothers behind D. It's Cole and Kane, Booker T, Stevie Ray, the greatest black tag team of all time, Hall of Heat.
Shut up.
You ain't do that. You ain't do that right because you a Houston nigga. You said you got to go straight out of Houston, Texas.
Oh my God, you did wonderful, B. You did wonderful.
The moment when I heard that little fake ass accent in his, oh damn,
I had to.
Here you go. He got the twang in and all that, man. Whatever.
Listen.
After making me sound like an East Texas nigga at that.
I don't know what that sounds like. I'm sorry.
Meek will tell you, but no. See?
Congratulations to them, man. They absolutely deserve it. Even though Booker T be iffy at times, their legacy is not to be disputed at all.
At all.
Disputed. You go find somebody that ain't living no more to dispute it with because you're not gonna win that argument.
Talk about
no, you're not gonna win it here.
In most places, you're not. So,
no. Given the work they've done in WCW, given the work they've done behind the scenes, given the work Booker did to have a whole Hall of Fame solo run, to now what he's doing with reality wrestling, no. So yeah, man, we are giving Booker T and Stevie Ray their flowers. We are sliding them in. Yeah, man. They're the second inductees to the 2DopeMarks Hall of Fame.
Wonderful.
Salute to them brothers.
Wonderful.
And in a remix because we're now coming to a point of the show where we enjoy things. Typically, I would say we gotta let Ice-T in the building, but given that it's Mania week, we had to up the ante a little bit. So D, there's a certain hater of the year that you need to just kind of like let on into the premises, sir.
Oh, you talking about this, man?
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
That's right. Silky Johnston let us know it's time for Hate of the Week. Our favorite segment where we just get to shoot the shit about whatever that may be either irking us, pissing us off, or hey, us actually celebrating somebody using their powers of hating for good. The alternative to this is we could have a hero of the week because, you know, hey, man, people be our heroes. I will go first. My hater of the week is everybody annoyed at the fact that ESPN is going super hard in promoting WrestleMania and super hard promoting the WWE this week of all weeks. Guys, it's WrestleMania week. It's their first WrestleMania. They're going to go hard. ESPN hardly talks about NHL coverage during their morning shows unless somebody gets in a massive brawl or a fight. Baseball season just started, and baseball season is a regional sport. If you root for the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Astros or any of the national teams, cool. The rest of the country don't really give a fuck. And you know why they don't give a fuck? Because Mike Trout can walk in my house right now. I still would not know what the hell he looked like. Have a name tag and all.
Fair.
I know who Mookie Betts looked like. I know what Shohei looked like. Mike Trout could look like Dan Houser with the face paint wiped off. For all I know.
Very handsome, by the way.
Very nice, very handsome, according to me. Secondarily, and this one's a kind of a little bit of a more serious one. Not even a hater week. It's just me just kind of like just running ISO for a second. So today we found out that former Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, Justin Fairfax, murdered his wife and took his own life. And I've seen so many people from all different walks of life, Divine Nine and whatever, and whatever other affiliations you may have, you know, celebrate the man's life and all these different sorts of things. And I'm like, it feels real. Like, I'll give you a wrestling analogous to it. It's like Chris Benoit. People gonna celebrate the work that he did and the matches he had. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the man still killed two people, including his own child and himself. And Justin Fairfax going through a divorce, shooting his wife to death, and then shooting himself, mind you, years after having numerous credible sexual assault allegations. I've said before on the show, whenever we have death, that you mourn people for how they lived. And how people lived and how people treated others is how they want to get celebrated. That's why Michael Jamal Warner got celebrated and the Red and Yellow Man was pariah. I don't have any sympathy for a dude who turned a gun on his wife because they're going through a divorce and then killed himself. I don't. And everybody saying, "Oh, what a great man he was." Yeah, great men accomplish things, and great men are susceptible to fucking up. You can just say thoughts and prayers to his wife and her family because she ain't deserve that, and leave it alone. Like it don't take much. It don't. Also, we have an update from D's hater of the week last week. Diana Rossini no longer works at the Athletic. She resigned earlier this week. by the way. D.
Oh, I know. Good. Good.
With that being said, I will now step off my soapbox. D, who is your hater / hero of the week?
So I keep telling people I'm light skinned on camera, but I'm dark skinned in real life, and both of y'all understand that. LaMelo Ball. I watched that game last night, and Bam Adebayo, although you dealing with somebody I'm in love with and the greatest woman basketball player of all time, you clip that man up and then say I ain't mean to. I gotta call him and checking on him. What you talking about? I'm not gonna lie to you. If me and B was hooping, I'm not gonna like clip you up or none of that. Like I might bump you a little bit, but I ain't gonna do that. Like, especially if that's your livelihood. So yeah, LaMelo Ball, you my hater of the week. I hope y'all, you know what? Bump that. Hold on, let me do this shit right. Hold on, I gotta do this shit right. Right.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
And your daddy and his missing foot. That's my hater of the week.
And to close us out, Meek, who was your hater of the week? This man that talked about dang, what LeVar do? Shit.
I have 2 haters of the week, actually.
He raised them.
My first hater of the week is whoever's fuck ass I did was to give Liv Morgan a song. May your pillow always be hot. May you never be able to find your left shoe. May you get in your car and it don't stop. May when the car
was crazy.
it burn your tires every time. May when you charge your headphones, one of them never charges. I wish terrible things on you for that, because you subjected us to some bullshit.
I gotta watch this video.
My second hater of the week. Anybody out there that does not believe that the Artemis mission just went around the moon? I don't want to hear shit you have to say from people who had to take math models because you can't tell us what X equals. We are talking about literal rocket science and you trying to explain to us why you think it's a hoax. Go to hell, baby. You can barely count your change from the cashier at the Walmart. And you want us to listen to what the fuck you got to say about literal rocket science? Hell, you can go there. Because nobody cares about what you have to say. Okay. All right.
Let's talk about it.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Look, that ship was piloted by a black man, and he whipped that bitch around to the other side of the moon.
Crown Vic
got their ass back.
Okay. Go to hell.
On that note, that is tonight's episode of 2DopeMarks. We thank you for tuning in. Real quick, if you are watching on YouTube, hit the like button, run them likes up. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the pod. We're inching closer to the century mark in subscribers on the tubes. I would going to say follow Meek at Meek Maids. Follow her and the 30-minute time limit pod wherever you get your socials. They are live every Tuesday, 11:15 EST, 10:15 Central, and they run the tightest ship imaginable. They in there 30. They say we going for 30. They give you 30. And it is some of the most insightful, hilarious conversations about AEW, the indies, etc., etc. that you're not getting anywhere else in the pod space. Also, as a quick aside, I am glad and happy as a motherfucker that the original El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano Nuevo are having a mass versus mass match, and they doing that shit in Mania. It must not in Mania, sorry, in AAA in Mexico City in May, because how they booked this feud in Mexico and the on-siteness of how it went down that last
you know who you booked who booked that match?
The most underrated booker of 2026,
man,
Undertaker. Mark Calloway. Apparently, he knows the business. He knows game.
The man's cooking.
Hey. I was not having that on my bingo card going into the year that Mark Calloway would have the hottest of promotions, to the point where every little lucha lady that happens to be in CMLL and feel like they ain't getting represented right, and they going right over to AAA. Mm-hmm. Hello, La Casina.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem because they look. Persephone might be on the way over if that contract happens. I'm just saying. Look, you already got a dominant champion in La Flama. You just need a bunch of new folks to make that shit look a little extra spicy and keep it going. So yeah, that is my really quick, really fast AAA shout out of the week. If you can, and I told D this on Sunday, go check out their last episode on YouTube. Go watch the Kingo versus Penta. Mm-hmm. Go watch that shit. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Meek, anything else you want to plug outside, or did I get everything?
Body Slam on Sundays with my girl Al. Sunday Syndicate talking AEW Collision, and I do have an interview with Allison Danger dropping as soon as I can figure out why my audio is echoing. Well, her audio is echoing while I'm editing. So as soon as I'm done editing it, I'm gonna drop it, and that is a really good interview. So nope, you got pretty much everything.
Indeed. Also, watch the latest episode of 30 Minutes On. They gave the whole Black Wrestling Bible for all things Black Wrestling going on in Vegas this weekend. And before D says something nice to the people, I'm gonna give you a PSA like we did last year going into Mania Week. Be respectful. Be respectful to the rest.
No. Let's rephrase your statement. I'm not going to say nothing nice to the people. You say what I was going to say nice to the people. So you got it after this.
Perfect. All right. Let me run this real quick fast. All right, people. Hey, it's Brando here. 1/2 of the 2DopeMarks. 1/3 of people on this pod melanated. Happily melanated. I'll tell you this right now. For any hotel room you check in and you lay your head down, there's this thing in the bathroom. There's a toilet, and across from it is a shower. It's free. Use it. They give you complimentary soap. They give you a shit ton of towels. Use them. If you happen to pack and you did not get the deodorant with the aluminum in it, go to CVS. You ain't got to go to Target because we're still off of Target right now. You go to CVS, get you some goddamn Degree, some Secret, some whatever you may need. Rub it.
Hold on. Some Tussie. Tussie. Get the Tussie.
Get that Tussie.
Get the Tussie. Get the Tussie. Rub it up and down, up and down. I'm also giving you a pro tip. You just go on if you have a t-shirt on, just go underneath like this. Because you put on just naked head with no t-shirt on, you're gonna look like Kamala. You don't look like Kamala. And I don't mean Kamala Harris, I mean Kamala the Ugandan giant.
No, that's Kamala.
Oh shit, my bad.
There's Kamala, a difference.
Ugandan
that's
giant.
Kamala.
My apologies to Madam Vice President.
You ass.
I'm too tickled.
You ass.
All I'm saying is this. Use the shower use the stick of deodorant with aluminum, preferably. Be respectful to them wrestlers and have a great goddamn time. Don't come back with no story that you would not want to be told in front of people. Don't be musty. Don't be weird. Don't be musty. Don't be weird. We'll be watching night 1, night 2 of Mania, and we might even let the world in on our Discord. We might.
Maybe.
But until then,
no. Fuck that. We not.
We gotta keep it safe for a little bit.
Yeah,
no.
We not. We might. We might unleash him backlash. We might.
I like that. I like backlash.
Yeah,
I like that idea too. Anyway, enjoy Mania week. Enjoy Mania. We rooting for everybody black. God, please let Oba Femi beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar.
If I need to go find the heart shaper myself, I will. Just let me know.
Indeed. And we will see y'all next week. Enjoy this weekend. There's going to be a shit ton of discourse about it. And we're going to be back next Thursday. Meek's going to be not talking about it on 30-minute time limit on Tuesday because they don't talk WWE. But they'll likely be talking Darby Allin win that goddamn world title.
Child, don't piss me off.
Oh, there you have it. Anyway, we'll see y'all next week.
Something. Man.
What?
We're the 2DopeMarks, bringing the heat every night. Shop and screw.